I gotta be honest, I'm really excited to show you this, and I worked quite long on this, so here's the new intro. Hello, my lovely potatoes, and welcome back to a new video. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about what you just saw because it makes me really proud to finish this. And I worked really long on it. I was actually working from storyboard up because I tend to do my animations just storyboard first, just like Miyazaki does. Yes, I'm a very visual person, so writing scripts is really not my thing. I rather start directly with storyboards, even with my comics. If you've read Emptying My Head, that I, well, stopped really abruptly updating because, well, I lost kind of motivation and also ideas. So I just stopped doing that. Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about my new intro and how I worked on it and why I did what I did. So, one day I was thinking my signature needs a bit of an update. It just doesn't look like a proper logo or like a good signature. So I thought I really need to redesign it. And it took me quite a while to get to a good result. So after updating that, I was looking at my old intro and thought, I need to update that too. So I was sitting down and thought, what would make a pretty good intro? And I did the storyboard for that and left it hanging for a few days, which, well, I tend to let stuff simmer for a bit before I actually get to work. I know that's a bit of a procrastinating mindset, but in the end, it makes you also think a bit of how to make it properly and how to make it better. So when I went to animate that, which took me quite a while, I made a few mistakes because I forgot about a few features that I had on Clip Studio Paint that I could have utilized, which I then did in the end, to be honest, because I have a few features in Clip Studio Paint that make me, oh god, that make it possible for me to work smarter but not harder, which is a bit of a motto that I really have to internalize. Work smarter, not harder. And this working hard mentality might have been a bit the reason why it took me so long to animate the whole intro in the first place. Because Clip Studio Paint has the great feature of the keyframe camera or 2D camera, in which I can just draw the walking cycle that you've seen in the beginning and just draw one cycle and add that or copy and paste that after each other. And I was actually animating the whole cycle from start to the point where my character was sitting down. And then I noticed this is taking too long. I need to find a shortcut. And then I remembered, wait a second. I do have this camera feature. What if I use that one? And I was looking that up and then I saw, oh, damn it. I could have done all of this within one day instead of three because it took me 3 days to actually animate the whole walking cycle, which was a bitch. It was really a bitch to animate. To be fair, I wasn't completely animating that stuff. I just copy pasted the single frames and move them around. But the way I did it in the end could have saved me a lot of time. So, guys, remember, work smarter, not harder. And yeah, so that could have really helped me animate this in maybe a day or two. Um, I was thinking about maybe doing a bit more animation because I had so much fun doing this. I had so much fun doing the storyboarding and actually animating. I really love doing that, especially when you look at the whole thing afterwards. I mean, you're looking at those single pictures for so long and fill them with color and everything. And when you look at it afterwards, when you're pretty much done with the whole thing, you're like, I did that. And it's so much work. And it looks so cool. That you just it just makes my heart rejoice when I see my work out in the end. Especially with the hair. I was really thinking about how the hair would flow while my character's walking. That's something I'm really happy about how it turned out. And also kind of like to I like to do that a bit more. A bit more animation. I'm also thinking about maybe doing some animated transitions, which I already have a few ideas how to do these in my videos. But we'll see if I actually pull that through, because that's another thing. I have a shite load of ideas, but I tend to not actually put them to realization. So I have to make myself accountable for that. I have to pull through with my ideas. That's one of the big problems that I really have. And I actually started to rewatch a few working place animes just to motivate myself. I kind of I kind of have the mindset of when I watch a workplace anime, or in general an anime that kind of has a bit of a progress bar, that I get really motivated on working stuff. So my morning starts with a cup of coffee, some food, and then workplace anime. And this time I am going for Shirobako for this. So this morning I actually watched an episode of Shirobako just to get motivated for this voiceover. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird, but stuff like this is motivating me. And I actually just wrote down a list of workplace animes that I kind of want to check out. I also want to rewatch New Game, because there was a workplace anime where I thought, yes, yes, I kind of want to work there, and I really want to do something that has this kind of result, because I'm a bit of a workaholic. I can be lazy, but when I'm really motivated and really energized, I can be such a workaholic, especially when I'm really into my work. I need motivation to get somewhere, and once I got the motivation, I'm going like a train, sometimes even off the tracks. Yeah, it's really weird. So I wrote down a few workplace animes to get me a bit motivated to do stuff. And once I do the stuff, I can't be arsed to actually take a break. That's a bit of a weird thing about me. I don't like getting interrupted and taking breaks, because that just breaks my flow completely. So yeah, I like watching work animes to get motivated, and I really have to analyze the mistakes that I made in my last animation, my new intro, as you've seen, to do better next time. So, I hope you liked that video. I really like talking about this stuff because that's really what I'm passionate about, my work. So, I hope you liked that video, and I hope I see you next time. And until then, have fun with whatever you do, and bye bye.